Were your parents receptive to the things that you were seeing and everything when you told them? How did they react?
I remember I was ice skating once, and we went to, I guess they said it was a new place, but I remember being there, and I said, no, you can't remember that. But I do. I was here before. The only thing, my dad, he believed in the power of the mind a little bit, in healing, self-healing, and he wasn't a Catholic, so thank God. My mom was a very devout Catholic. Mm-hmm. That's a construct that's hard to get out of. Getting back to hypnosis, or it's a tool. There's many tools to self-healing. You could hypnotize yourself. You could do self-hypnosis. You could train yourself through a tape of a recording, how to train yourself. Matter of fact, my husband's is amazed. I had all the mercury removed from my teeth and caps put on afterwards. But I wouldn't take any Novocaine or any painkillers, so I would teach the dentist what words to say so he wouldn't pull me out in self-hypnosis. I would put myself in trance, and he was like sweating bullets because he's like, I said, don't say that. It's got to be hurting you. You know, he was drilling the mercury out of my teeth, and I did it all, you know, without any Novocaine or whatever they use to numb you.
Wow. I've been in some of your guided meditations and classes before, and it was really amazing. Afterwards, my entire perceptions, my whole energy had shifted. Would it take years of working at it to be able to do that to yourself? You know?
Well, very important is just have the belief that you can do it, first of all. If you don't believe you can do it, you're not going to do it. And anything in life, you have to have a self-belief that you can do it. And to be aware of our thoughts every day and to catch yourself. I am so blessed now. I am in a state of contentment all the time. 40 years ago, yeah. I didn't come from a privileged life. I mean, I was married to someone that wasn't the best husband, but I was evicted out of the snow because he gambled everything away, and he was abusive. And I swore, you know, that I would be abundant, that I would take my control back, and I did. And I made changes in my life. I would take all these different classes. It did everything. We learn. I was doing healing, then Reiki came. I was doing healing before Reiki was popular, or working with crystals, or working with sound, or working with other healers, doing sweat lodges and drumming and study of UFOs and whatever was back in the 80s. It was big. We had, you know, Wayne Dyer lives down here, and Louise Hayes, and she has a book that the causes of different illness. With cancer patients, usually they're really good people. They don't know how to say no. They are total givers, but they don't give to themselves. So eventually they created this illness so to balance out what they've done for all those years, denying that part of themselves that they were valuable, to say no. And everyone's different. Everyone is not a cookie cutter. All may have broken, say, ankle, but everyone will have a different reason to create that broken ankle. And I worked with a professional baseball player. He had a shoulder injury, but it healed up beautifully, or the surgery was perfect, like it was brand new. But when he went back, he couldn't throw a ball straight, or the speed wasn't there, or something to that fact. He came to me and we regressed him to cause. I always did regression because I think that was more complete healing. You could do direct suggestions where you just say you will be a non-smoker and a non-smoker for the rest of your life. But I like to go to the cause, what hypnotized you to smoke in the beginning. So anyway, we went back, you know, why he wasn't throwing his ball as fast as he used to. Or he went back when his father called him a sissy.
Ooh.
You should be a football player. His brother was a football player. All baseball players they're not manly, they're not rough, they're just like sissies. But his brother, you know, was praised, and he was played football. So we had to just go in there and undo that thinking, bring his adult self. Many times I'll bring people's adult self that's wiser to the little person and have them talk to them or have them guide them. Sometimes as they're going down a hall of regression, where the first event happened, we'll take them down further, but we'll have your adult self guide you because you feel safe with your adult self many times, and to the initial cause, which could be another lifetime or another dimension or another planet. I had some psychologists come to me to work with me. I had a lot of psychologists come to me. I had this famous psychologist from Germany. My mom used to say, you're nobody, because I didn't have a degree in hypnosis. But anyway, this doctor, he goes, Terri, what you do, you heal people. I said, what do you do? I said, I just give him Prozac. And he makes millions of dollars or whatever. There's so much you could do with it. You could do athletics, confidence. People come to make more money because they get to a certain limit, and then they try to go beyond that, and they would self-sabotage themselves. So we go to the cause, and many times it's the father. They can make more than their father. That's one reason. There's many reasons, or to heal themselves of illness. And sometimes it doesn't work because that's not their destiny. I worked with a lot of people to cross over also, or they knew I'd bring them to their higher selves or to a place, and they would know, I would know if they were going to stay and heal or they were going to continue on, but I would make it safe for them, feel secure and ready to transition to another life. I got to work with many people that they basically told me they weren't going to survive, but they wanted to die. And so you just go along with whatever they want. I don't try to change anybody's mind.